What makes you think like you talk about, women and their femininity and this and that. What makes you think it's not manly for a woman to pay you?
What does money have to do with masculinity or
Come on,
femininity?
that's the man's
Well, I'm just
job.
asking.
No.
Let's be real. How do
No, I'm
how do
not-
women
no.
make their money? We gotta go work.
What does that have to do with masculinity or femininity?
Well, I'm just saying, like, in basic topic,
I
like
wanna-
you're
I
talking
wanna-
about roles.
Let her. Well, you got to stop interrupting. I
Okay.
gave you a lot of airtime. You have
Okay.
to admit that, right?
Okay.
Let her try to explain this.
Roles as like women and roles as
Hold it closer, love.
roles for women and roles for men.
I never defined in what role did I define that would stop a woman from having money?
Well, I don't think it's that. I think it's more of you saying you want a woman to pay you. How is that?
Okay, let's
you
get
want
into
a
it.
woman to be in her femininity, but
Let's get into
But
it.
to pay you.
Let me ask you a
No, that's
question.
smart.
Let me
know?
ask you a question,
I'm just
Thug.
wondering.
Let me ask you a question.
Here you go with this.
What?
You and this thug is crazy.
What?
No,
Come
'cause
on,
I'm
Thug.
not-
Is that
You
like the
tripping. You
official
tripping,
stamp name
Thug.
now?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, check this out, Thug. All right. So, are there more good women on the planet Earth, or are there more good men? In your opinion?
If I have to be honest,
Yeah, just how you feel.
I would say good men.
You-
As
okay.
much as I would
So
want
you
to
think
say
there's
women,
more good men? Let's just take a quick
I
swing
gotta
around.
say good men.
You think there's more good women or good men?
I think that there's a lot of bad people because
If we
of
could get this a
men.
little quicker, I got a point. If we
Okay.
get this just a little
Okay.
quicker, more
Women or
good
men?
men or good women?
50-50. They're both bad.
50-50. Okay, amazing.
Yeah, I'll say 50-50.
50-50.
It's not gonna be
Amazing. We
everybody
call it
that's
hive
good.
mind. Go
I
ahead.
would also have to say 50-50.
50-50. Shocker.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. What about you?
The percentage is low on both ends, women and men.
Is it 50-50 or is there more bad women or more good bad men?
I think there's more bad women.
More bad women.
I
Okay.
agree.
You said there's more bad women.
I agree.
Jade, go say whatever crazy stuff you about to say, baby. Go ahead. Go ahead, Jade.
I can personally say that I've seen a lot of good women take care of bummy men.
Mm-hmm. That part.
Oh, when they take care of them, are they paying?
Take care of them. When
Oh, they're
I say
paying.
take care,
Okay,
yeah,
fascinating.
pay.
Thank
like
you.
literally go shopping, cooking, kids, cleaning, doing for them. Like
Mhm.
the sometimes these. I mean, I'm not saying oh man.
Mhm.
I'm just saying I have witnessed a lot of good women.
It's the most
so that's
reasonable thing
what
you've
I
said
can say.
in
That's
years.
just all I can say.
Sarah, go ahead.
Am I actually not allowed to answer that question? I don't
Yeah,
have
no,
an-
I'm saying you.
I don't
yeah.
have an opinion on it.
Oh,
really.
okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, fair. I mean,
agree.
I really don't.
I agree with Jade. Think that there's more good women.
There's more good women. And
That's a hard question to answer.
just real quick, in terms of prisons, or let make it easier, who commits more crimes, males or females?
No. Males.
Males commit more crimes. So I'll just use that as a proxy and say there's probably more good women than there are good men. Also, men are the natural leaders. Women are the natural followers. Just how you got it's 50-50, follow, 50-50, follow, 50-50, you're natural followers.
What if that's what they believe?
So the fact of the matter is that even if a woman was on the borderline of being good or bad, if she gets a man who's a good leader and a good man, she's going to go down the straight path, down the right path.
Yeah. If he's really that though. Maybe not all women. Some women would, just be like, well, that man is not, the direction I'm going. I'm gone. Like,
No, I think you will fall in line. I
won't.
I think you will.
I
and
won't.
you this is a lot of guys tell me they're like, oh, you can't deal with black girls. They got a bad attitude. They
Yeah. I
masculine.
heard that. Yeah.
And then they're like, but white girls are following your program. And
Yeah.
here's the truth of it.
Yeah.
Because I know.
Please.
The truth is that women are women. And the difference is with black girls, you get your problems on the front end.
Right.
With white girls, you get your problems on the back end. And your approach is different. It's aggressive versus passive aggressive. For example, white women get a little bit more clever with it. Say we just have a delicious meal, right? Doesn't even matter where the meal came from. Time to wash those dishes. Let's say you cook the meal, right? And by the way, you're representing the black female right now. So you cook the meal. And you over here, you grew up and for some strange reason, you think we're equal. And so you're like, hey, I cooked. Why don't you do the dishes? You're straightforward, aggressive with it.
Right.
Why don't you do the dishes? Now, me being me, I look at you like you're out your fucking mind. That's not going to happen. That's your job.
Right.
Now, here's the thing. Snowflake over here, right? So we got Snow Bunny 3000. So meal gets cooked. and she cooked the meal. Then after that, and maybe I should use you for camera purposes, so you'll be our honorary white woman right now. So white woman right here, she cooks the meal. We just finished eating, and she wants me to clean the dishes. She's not gonna say like you said, which like, hey, why don't you clean the dishes? You know what she's gonna say? She's gonna hit me with this. Well, since I cooked, do you think it'd be all right if you clean the dishes since I, did the first part? Try to kind of like persuade
Right.
and like be a little low key with it.
Right.
Same outcome,
Mhm.
same thing they're seeking. You see the difference?
Yeah.
You believe that? Does that seem? Yeah.
That's how I would say it. I would just go out there. Oh, clean the dishes.
But here's the crazy thing. In both cases, I'm gonna say hell nah. In both cases, hell nah. Yo, just like you can cook, you can also clean. But the difference is that I got my problems on the front end. The problems are a little bit more on the back end, right? Aggressive, passive aggressive, but they're both problematic because they're women, and women are the same. And a P says this. They say white girls will let you pimp on them. Black girls will make you pimp on them. But here's the thing. I'm gonna put down that pimp game regardless. You're gonna fall in game. You're gonna fall in line regardless
For the right one.
because you're both females.
Okay, but what do you mean fall in game? Like, what is the game? Because I may fall in it, but what is it?
No, follow.
But what
Follow.
Okay, follow. Like whatever you say, or like I'm just trying
Like
to
that, what-
understand.
that-
Be
you
your
know what?
puppet, like
That's a good point because it's like the name of the game is Simon Says, and guess who's Simon?
Not true.
Exactly. Simon's a male name, right?
Right.
Yeah, Simon Says. That's right. So you lose the game when you stop following Simon. And you gonna follow. You just like to put up a front. That's the thing.
No, I like it's about respect for me. That's all it is, right? So it's like if you expect me to follow without questioning anything, and it's like I always have questions, and I'm not gonna sit there.
You
and hold
always have questions?
everything that has to do with
Oh,
me.
hell
Why?
no.
What are we doing it for? Why are we going there? What is the purpose?
Oh,
How is it gonna
hell
benefit
no.
me?
that's
you know?
all women.
Oh, Sarah, are you with that?
Yes, they are. In certain situations.
I don't even want to answer that. I'm on like a whole different page.
Sarah is sick right now.
I'm like a whole different
Sarah's
page
sick.
right now.
Sarah's like not even here right now.
Yeah.
No,
Shout
I'm
out
on
to
a
Zoom.
whole
She look good,
page.
though.
said.
I thought she
I'm
was-
on a whole different page. That's why I said.
What's your page? Just quick
Well,
sidebar.
Honestly, from the top,
Okay.
I clean as I cook, so that's
Yeah.
not even really a discussion.
Sarah done got a cheat
You know what
code
I'm
in this
saying?
bubble.
I'm
Yeah.
like that's like
Yeah.
I'm on a whole different thing.
Cheat
you know?
code, yeah.
So I clean as I cook. So like
feel like
that's
that's
like
how it
why I'm
should be.
kind of
I
irrelevant.
think
to the
Shorty is a
I think
conversation.
fishing
everybody
over
does.
there.
You know,
Yeah.
I will say there is times, in a relationship,
Mhm.
as you probably heard a million times, there's like 50-50. Sometimes
crazy.
people have 80-20, Maybe there's sometimes I don't feel like doing the dishes, but
Mhm.
I mean, for the most part, I clean as I cook.
Got you. Well, I appreciate that,
So,
Sarah. That's
That's
very
why I was like,
clean
I'm
of
on a
you.
whole different page.
Do you get in the
I
bed
agree.
with your shoes on?
Absolutely not.
Do you have a dog?
I have two.
Oh.
Amazing.
Yep.
We're done here.
Yeah.
We're done here.
I was like,
You caught up?